Hello, MIPCOM. How are you doing? Folks over there, it's me, David Fox, here with Wonder Media Imagination in Motion. And I, again, have a very special guest with me. That would be Bunmi Akintonwa. Am I pronouncing that correctly,
That's
Bunmi?
right, David Fox.
Brilliant. Yes, that's me, David Fox. And I'm here with you today to talk not just about MIPCOM, but let's first start where we should. Tell us a bit about yourself. Why are you here at MIPCOM in Cannes?
Well, I've been coming to Cannes for many years, generally as a distributor, a producer, or a writer.
Yes.
And as I think you know, I'm a member of the Diversity and Inclusion
Yes, that's
Advisory
right.
Board. And since being involved in this movement, I've become very passionate about making sure that people that are underrepresented
Yes.
get a voice within the industry.
Precisely.
So my company, the Little Black Book Company, has started a new side to the business,
Yes.
which is called Untapped. And this is a collection of underrepresented people who are excellent at their jobs, coming from all over the world. And they have different projects,
Yes.
which we're bringing together to form, and we formed a slate of programs. And I'm really looking for seed funding so that I can,
good.
so that I can spend all my time working on something which I really believe in.
Absolutely. Now, I believe you told me beforehand that you're also moving geographically. You're based in
I
Rome,
am.
and you are going to...
I'm going to London, yeah.
London,
I'm leaving
yes.
Bella Roma, even though Rome is a very beautiful place.
La Eterna.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Oh, many times. Yes, many times. But you are going back to London, and I'm sure to get, well, basically to get involved with a new chapter of your project, as you've just told us about. Yes.
It's something which is, it's easy in London. It's easier
Yes.
because things are actually moving there. There are different organizations who
Precisely.
are also committed to making the world a fairer, more inclusive place, or as I like to call it, normal. Because really,
Precisely.
I don't really think that there's... it's nice that we're talking about diversity and inclusion, and they're just buzzwords, really, because at the end of the day, all that means really is it's a normal, balanced world where you and I have just the same chances as everybody else.
That's what indeed should be normal. And the fact that we're here sitting and talking about it means that, of course, it still isn't.
No.
Which is where diversity in media, for instance, come in. Now, your own responsibilities here on the diversity board. In a practical sense, what is it that you do here at MIPCOM to ensure that diversity in content, but also I'm guessing in the way that the power structures within the entire entertainment industry work? What is it that you do to?
Are you asking about my job on the board?
That's right. Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you know the history of how it all started. There were just a few of us initially, and a group which we call Diversify TV.
That's right.
And we began by having informal drinks with a group of people.
That's usually how good ideas get started.
Yeah, exactly. And it was really on. It was clear. It was really about visibility because we could see that there were very few people that looked like us in the industry.
Precisely.
Few and far between.
Yeah.
And we started to meet, and it gained a little bit of momentum.
Yeah.
And it attracted the attention. First of all, it attracted the attention of A&E, who were, I think, they had a group of delegates there, and who came down and joined our gathering. And after that, there was David Ellender also from Sonar. Lots of other people joined. They became our sponsors. It grew from that. And we started to have summits. Precisely. Where we started to discuss some of the issues which we felt were neglected and important. So that's a long-winded way. That's the background of it.
Sure.
And so now Reed Meadham have come on board. And they've got very much behind it. They've really made it part of the whole structure. So it's threaded, I think, throughout the event. So it's our job to help them choose topics, to choose panel members, to help find keynote people, and to make sure it's relevant
Yes, and I'm sure to make sure it goes beyond what I can, well, maybe call superficial kind of inclusion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it seems like such an easy thing to just kind of, I don't know, try and tick certain boxes without actually changing anything at the core.
Yeah,
But what you are doing, obviously, because let's not underestimate the power of the entertainment industry. There's people, obviously, like you are at the head of content production that actually make sure that, I mean, public perception of inclusion, diversity, of exclusion, and equality change dramatically. Yeah.
I hope so. And I hope that as you said, it's very important for it not to be tokenist.
Tokenist, exactly. That's the word.
That's the fear.
Yes.
And I think sometimes that's also a perception which is incorrect.
Yeah.
I find it quite interesting these days because I think with some people, the very word diversity makes them
Uncomfortable?
Makes them irritated even.
Defensive, maybe.
Very, very
right?
much
Yes,
so.
yes.
It's a threat.
Like
It's a
they
threat.
turn themselves into an excluded minority all of a sudden.
exactly.
That's right. Yeah, it's kind of a rhetorical spin that you see, unfortunately, pretty often in these very volatile times. Maybe it's a good sign that we're moving in the right direction. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would hate to sound complacent, of course.
No,
But
I
maybe
think it's
that's-
also I think it's also because they have a misconception of it.
That's right. Well,
Because
of
I
course.
think they think that it means that we just have to have more women, more ethnic
Yeah.
minorities,
Yeah.
more LGBT, more
Yeah.
disabled people. But
Yes.
I think the most
Yes.
important thing is to make sure,
That
and this is what
access.
I want to do, is that
Yeah.
the excellence is part of that mix.
Precisely.
Because
precisely.
otherwise it is tokenism and it's not sustainable. And what we're really trying to do, and what I'm obviously trying to do in my work as well, is to prove that there's commercial value in what we're doing.
Absolutely.
And that's already proven,
Yeah.
perhaps in the movie industry, and it's starting to become clearer here.
Fantastic. Bunmi, we're out of time, but I want to thank you sincerely for coming on the show. And I want to commend you on your work, and I wish you the best of luck with your endeavors in London, and of course with sponsoring and finding the money that you need, the resources that you need. But I want to thank you personally. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, David.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, bye.
Bye-bye.